this new grammar video. On this occasion, I'm going to talk about phrase structure rules. What is the phrase structure rules? In generative transformational grammar theory, phrase structure rules illustrate mathematically our knowledge of how the basic units of the sentences are assembled. Why we use it? Since 1957, Noam Chomsky formulated his generative transformational grammar theory. He explained that the phrase structure rules are basically rewriting rules. And that is true because according to this theory, you can take sentences and mathematically divide it into different parts. For example, a noun phrase plus a verb phrase. What we need to know about these rules? First, there is a limited number of rules which serve to reflect the linguistic competence and knowledge of a native speaker. Also, these rules are arranged in an order. The rules 1 must precede the rules 2 and goes on. The rules can be illustrated in phrase structure trees. And finally, these rules can be equated mathematically and phrase structure rules. It's important for us that we need to know that each part of a speech can be represented into these phrase structure rules. For example, the noun, the verb, the adjective, the preposition, and goes on using these noun symbols. And we can add the determiner or the auxiliary verb. How to write a phrase structure? Remember that it needs to have different rules. The first rules in the notation of transformational grammar is that a sentence is written in this form. Sentences consist of a noun phrase plus a verb phrase. And using this, we can further illustrate a phrase structure tree like this. Subject is a noun phrase plus a verb phrase. And with this base, we can begin to build rules which will allow us to generate an infinite number of sentences. For example, the dog chased the cat. Sentences is the noun phrase plus a verb phrase. The noun phrase has a determiner plus a noun. The verb phrase has the verb, a determiner, and the noun. And we can see better in this example. The quiet boy ate the red apple. The sentences consist in a noun phrase plus a verb phrase. The noun phrase in this case has a determiner, an adjective, and a noun. The quiet boy, and the verb phrase has the verb plus the noun phrase. The verb is a, but in this case the noun phrase consists in a determiner, an adjective, and a noun. The red quiet. And finally, the sentences consist in quiet boy ate the red apple and is illustrated in this way. The phrase structure rules have different functions. They show us how sentences can be broken down to illustrate their structure, in this case, the deep structure. They show a general matter of creating different types of sentences, and they provide a way for us to compare languages. In conclusion, since Noam Chomsky formulated his generative transformational grammar theory, he suffered some kind of criticism, but we need to thank him, and each linguistic needs to thank him that he showed us how to illustrate and how the language put sentences together. Because with these phrase structure rules, we can build different types of sentences, no matter if this is a negative sentence or an interrogative sentence. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.